already felt the answer, you just didn't trust it. So you kept thinking until you get confused. Let's talk about overthinking and discernment. Let's start with overthinking. A lot of people think overthinking means thinking too much, but that's not what it is. Overthinking, it's not an excessive thinking, but an unregulated thinking. It's what happens when your mind is trying to create safety using thoughts. When you don't feel safe, when you don't feel certain, when you don't feel in control, your mind starts running simulations. What if this goes wrong? What if I made the wrong choice? What if this doesn't work? But thinking is a pattern disguised as something useful, but it only creates confusion and keeps you stuck. When you're overthinking, you're not thinking from peace, you are thinking from lack, from fear, from doubt, from the idea of if I lost this, if this doesn't work. But when you are aligned, you think from fullness, as if you already have what you need, as if you are already secured, as if you are already enough. But thinking comes from desperation, discernment comes from alignment. If you understand this, you will keep trusting your thought instead of asking yourself where they are coming from. Discernment, it's inner working. It's the ability to recognize what aligns and what doesn't without needing any proof. Discernment is how God guides you without noise, without pressure, without confusion. It doesn't argue, it just reveals. Overthinking makes you question everything. Discernment makes you recognize something. When you move with discernment, you stop needing validation, you stop forcing things, you stop ignoring red flags because you trust what you sense. The more you ignore that inner voice, the louder your overthinking becomes. Let me tell you what discernment actually feels like. You feel peace even after saying no. You can't fully explain it, but you just know. You start noticing things early. Energy shifts. You are no longer afraid to walk away from what doesn't feel right. And even if people don't understand you, you feel protected, not bitter. Discernment doesn't always make sense to others, but it always makes sense within you. And once you understand that, you also need to learn how to manage your mind. Overthinking doesn't stop by force. It stops by awareness. Stop trying to control every outcome. Let your thought pass. Not everything needs your reaction. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to trust yourself enough to move away. Clarity comes from silence. Thoughts are not facts. You have the power to choose what you believe. Clarity is quiet. Learn to trust what you feel before you think yourself out of it. Protect your mind, protect your vision, protect your future.